Yes, so my worldview has had several cataclysmic changes over time. I think in the end, I'm kind of ending up sort of where I began, which is um, pretty much a very spiritual person, I think, with hopefully a profound interest in connecting with a greater life force. And when I was younger, a teenager, that led me to be I'm going to call it with this term, which may be a derogatory term now, I'm not sure, a Jesus freak. And I read the Bible, particularly those passages in Matthew where Jesus is throwing the money changers out of the temple, and Jesus was very concerned with many economic issues. And this was picked up in Brazil, where I was living, into the liberation theology movement, which was very Marxist. So I did become a Marxist in my earlier years. There's a lot of inequality, there's a lot of poverty, and Jesus talks about the necessity of the rich man giving up everything he knows to join the kingdom of heaven. And naturally, why wouldn't the rich man do that? And so that was a youthful approach and a youthful worldview, which I held pretty much. And by the way, when I graduated from college, I worked for the Jesuit Volunteer Corps for a year doing social justice work in Portland, Oregon, and that, again, I think reinforced that perspective. And then I went to graduate school in economics, and I went to Brazil to return to Brazil to work on my dissertation. And suddenly I'm confronting actually studying government policies of redistribution. And it was kind of revolting to see how government was manipulating the marketplace. And it wasn't actually for the benefit of the poor, it was for the benefit of the elites. So we have in Brazil, in the early 1980s, we have a mercantilist system where the marketplace is rigged in the name of helping the poor, but was really helping the elites. And so that switched things around. My worldview changed quite radically at that point of view, and I became much more market-oriented at that time.